Hi, my name's Helen. This is my channel, Helen Mary Jo. If you're new here, then welcome. If you're returning, thank you. And if you're a Hells Bell, hello. Now that bit of hair doesn't know what it wants to do, does it? Sorry. You know, sometimes that just happens, doesn't it? I mean, it feels like it should be over that side, but it wants to go over that side. Anyway, sorry. I hope you're all well as ever. And as ever, thank you for all the support and lovely comments. Really do appreciate them. As you well know, you should know by now that I very much enjoy this whole community really that we've built together. So thank you for that. Now today I've got a bit of a varied video. I've got some John Lewis sale, I've got some Marks and Spencer sale, and I've got these new bras I'm going to be showing you in a second. So today I am, as I told you, doing those few sale bits which I've had for over a week, so I really need to get a wiggle on and try those on. And then I'm going to be talking about these new bras. This company approached me and I have kind of batted away quite a few bra offers. But there was something about this brand that kind of intrigued me, and it's really because of the fabric that they've used. And I will show you the bras in a second. The brand is called Comfelie, and it's a very appropriate name, I have to say, because this fabric is unbelievably soft and stretchy. Now, as I've told you, I don't actually have any sort of problems. My bras are totally comfortable and I like them very much. But saying that, having put this one on, the first of the three that I've got to show you, it is really super comfortable. It's revolutionary kind of stretch fabric. I think it's something like 48% lycra or something. I'll put the links down below. I've got a code, Helen15 gets you 15% off. And it really is incredibly comfortable. And they also have bra extenders. I'm not sure if they come in every bra, but certainly I'll show you. I've got them. I don't know if I've got them for this one as well. I mean, I've still got the tags on this, don't laugh. But I thought this is a really good test because this is a very thin fabric t-shirt, as you can see. It's not tight fitting, but it does show every lump and bump. And you can see only 2 bumps. I just sort of rubs away, and I just saw the dog walker this morning and I told her, and she said, oh, you'll get loads of pervy men watching. I said, oh, I don't give a monkeys really, but maybe saying 2 bumps isn't such a good idea. So I'm just going to take my t-shirt off now. I mean, it's perfectly decent, no different to if I was, you know, in a swimming pool or by the sea or whatever. So so this is the blue bra. Now look at this lovely detail here. Can you see? It's got this kind of little bit of sheer kind of net here, and then got the darker blue here, and sits so, honestly, I can't feel it on me at all. It's super comfortable. It's got 4 hooks and eyes here, and I have got it on the smallest one. I got this in an extra large, and I maybe could have got a smaller size in actual fact. But I also think this would be ideal for mum with her new kind of predicament of bras with her arm and everything, because I think this one would pull on really easily because it's got the 4, sorry, I've got a scratch an inch on my back, because it's got the 4 hooks and eyes. It's you know, she can do it up at the front and then just switch it around. It's unlikely to come undone. So you can see, I mean, it has got like little kind of foam cups in here that you could take out, but I'm going to keep those in for obvious reasons. And it's got this kind of technology here. Can you see these kind of supports? And the good thing about this is you don't get all the lumps and bumps all the way around that you get, or you might get in a normal bra, because it's so deep, soft and wide. I'm actually very very impressed with it. It's so comfortable. I can't, you know, it is really, really comfortable. You're just going to have to take my word for it. So I'll go and pop on one of the other two that I've got to show you those as well. They do a fair range of colours and styles. They're all along the same lines. But can you see there's like a little ridging on there as well? These are so comfortable. I mean, they don't dig in at all. And they... Comfort is the key word here. Comfelie is the brand. I'll just go and put on another one. Rob's coming home soon. I mean, I don't know what I think if he walks in and see me just standing here in a bra and trousers, but now this one is great kind of for a nude finish, and it's got this pretty little scalloped edge. So I just wanted to show you this one that I've just taken off kind of up close so that you can see better, I think. Can you see those lines there which kind of help to give it the shape on the sides? There's no label in them, so if that irritates you, you know, some people with certain conditions like fibromyalgia and things like that, I know can find bras very, like, what's the word, not triggering, but you know, bits of it like the label can really kind of irritate you because you're so sensitive. You know, I think it's your nerve endings are really sensitive. So it's all printed on the inside here, and I did get my numbers a bit wrong. It's 39% spandex, 61% nylon, and then you've got the foam cups here, which of course, if they're not your thing, you can take those out quite easily. It's hand wash. I don't know if you're supposed to take those out to wash, are you? No, it doesn't say. Hand wash. And just incredibly pretty. And then you've also got this extender, so if you are broader around the back, or you know, you need that bit of extra space, you could just easily hook this on. So it's 3 hooks and eyes, and you've got that extension there, which, you know, if you find that frustrating, I mean, that gives you all that much extra room should you need it. So they'll all be listed which ones these are. They're all of a kind. I mean, this one's more of a kind of like a t-shirt shape, isn't it? I'm not exaggerating. These are so comfortable. I put my t-shirt on again with it so you can see what I mean about the no lumps and bumps. Only the bumps you want to be there. Get it the right way round. I should have taken that off a bit more carefully, shouldn't I? This is just a Sainsbury's t-shirt, if you're wondering. Look at that. That's really good, isn't it? I know a friend of mine, she does struggle with back fat. You know, she's not fat, but she's got back fat. And so that can ruin the look of a sort of a softer, finer garment like this. But you can see there's no lumps and bumps there at all. I mean, I have that problem too sometimes if it's particularly sort of fine fabric like this one. So that's number 2. I like this one the best at the moment, I think, because I just like this kind of scalloping here, and the fact that it's nude coloured is absolutely perfect. I mean, that will literally go under anything, won't it? And then the next one I've got is bright pink, which I often think if you're going to see your bra at all for any reason, you might as well have a cheerful bra. And last of the 3 bras is this pink one. I thought I'd start with my t-shirt on so you can see again what a great smooth line it gives you. I mean, I've still got the tags on it, so if they're showing, that's one thing, but I don't think you can see any lumps and bumps of the actual bra itself, which is a win. I'm just gonna say, I feel a bit like I'm doing a striptease. Not the career I was expecting. I don't know what the nuns would have said. And this is very plain. So a very lovely soft pink. And again, this has got the bra extender in it. As I say, I don't know if they all come with bra extenders because I might have dropped one out of the packet upstairs. But it's got the same, you know, support thing here, same fabric, absolutely gorgeous. They sort of say for everyday comfort, and that is really, really true. I mean, these would be fabulous on a long haul flight, you know, for the days that you're just at home, when you kind of want to wear your pajamas but don't want to be tucking them in your waistband. You get my drift. Because it just, I'll take a bra like this on holiday if we're staying in a villa or something with other people, or actually, you know what, I got to put one of these, at least one of these, in the caravan, so in the morning when you get up you can just slip this on, or you could actually sleep in this very easily, and then, you know, your pajamas, you don't look quite as vulnerable. So yeah, so that's the three that I've got. Comfelie 15, Helen 15 gives you 15% off. Did I say 15 at the first time? I don't know, but I'll put it under here. Everything will be in the description box. They are an overseas company. If you want to know anything about these, you know, what they actually measure, the website is pretty comprehensive, but if you need more detail, don't hesitate to ask me. I'm happy to answer any questions. And yeah, so I will now crack on with the rest of the video. I just want to show you that as well. See, can you see? It's hard to see, isn't it? The little kind of ridges, and then there's like little kind of dots next to it. So smooth, nothing to rub, nothing to hurt, nothing to fight with. Right, that's Comfelie. I think everyone who has watched this channel for a while knows that I love broderie anglaise, and I don't think I realised how much I like broderie anglaise. Till I found myself showing it to you every 5 minutes. But I picked this up in the John Lewis sale, and this was £24 reduced, £49 reduced to £29, and it is very see-through, but kind of not like where your boobs are, so you can see my brown belly poking through there, but you can easily wear a coloured camisole or a flesh coloured camisole if that isn't your thing. These blouses, having all this kind of cut work in them, does make them incredibly cool, even though they are long sleeved. So it's got a nice amount of fabric in here. It's pure cotton, and it's got this lovely inset embroidery lace. This is inset lace, and then this is obviously machined, and then it's got a plain back. And this, I got this in a I don't know, did I get this in I might have got this in a 14, you know, because it looked quite big, and I don't know if they'll have it there, but John Lewis sort of kept saying, oh, sale nearly over and all that, but online there is so much in the sale. This is very pretty, isn't it? Really very pretty. I'm very taken, although I have got a couple of similar blouses upstairs, and it's to be quite a lot to iron, but not my problem. So that's number one. I really am taking that. I think that'd look lovely with a denim skirt, or, you know, slimmer fitting blue denim jeans. So that's number one. I honestly can't even remember what else I've got to show you, but there is a pair of silver trousers, which might be a step too far, but we'll see. I love this shirt. I got this in John Lewis sale last year, I think, and I bought these trousers with this shirt in mind, and these were reduced from 45, I think, to £13. I don't know is the short answer. I will decide when I look on the camera. I think they're a bit too silver, if that makes sense. If they were more like a rubbed denim with silver, I think I'd feel happier, but I think maybe I look like an extra from Mamma Mia. But as I always say, you just don't know until you try. And they might look better with kind of, actually, you know what I think they would look nice with is a plain white shirt rather than kind of the whole silver thing going on. My sister's just developed an allergy to anything with metallic fibres in it. She can't wear it, and it's not her thing anyway, but yeah. She said, oh, I couldn't wear that, you know, like that Marks and Spencer's top I got that's got the metallised thread in it. She can't wear it. So anyway, I've got it on with gold sandals because they were what I had handy. So, I mean, they are super comfortable. They're not too tight at all. They're a 16 silver bum. Very, very comfortable. But as I say, they might look better, mightn't they, with a long white shirt. I might try that on with them. And they do need shortening, which, you know, isn't difficult. I just use that Meraflex thread again. So I don't know. I might try them on with a white shirt. I don't think I've got one down here. But, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back and pop on that white lace one and see. When I went back in the bedroom, I remembered that I'd bought this from Marks and Spencer's. This was half price. I think it was 45 or something, half price. And I bought this. It's actually a shacket, but I thought it gives you the idea. And again, I will judge from the video. A couple of ladies recently commented on the channel that they had, I think one was mother of the groom and one was mother of the bride. And I did say again to them, video yourself walking to and from the camera when you try your outfit on, and develop your pose so that it comes as, you know, second nature. It will make all the difference in the photographs, I promise you. I've seen so many people's photographs and I've just thought, oh, if you'd only stood slightly differently, you would be much happier with that photograph. So I'm just going to tie my hair back. It's kind of arguing with the collar. Yeah, I mean, I like this. It's quite heavy, actually. It's like a ivory denim. They're cutting down a tree at the back. I hope that noise isn't too bad for you. Yeah, I sort of kind of didn't think I'd keep this, but I think I might keep it now because I actually really like it. What do we think with the kind of plain top? Well, plain with all this decoration on it, but do you know what it probably looked nice with is black, a black shirt, but for the summer, white. I don't know, 13 quid. Do we think I'll ever wear them? I don't know. I mean, they are fun, but, and I have got bright lights on them, you know. If we take the lights down, they're not quite so kind of garish, are they? But, you know, they're not, yeah, anyway. I don't really know. So now you've seen one of the Marks things. I can't remember what else, so I'll pop in and get those. This is a French Connection jumper that was reduced from 83 to £34, and it's got lovely detail in it. And then we get here. I really, really don't know what's going on with these sleeves. It's, you know, because they're quite loose as well, so it's not like you can kind of say, I mean, I have got bands, I suppose. I could wear bands on them. Let's see. I got these on Amazon. I will link them down below. So I suppose you can do that. Kind of ruche them up a bit. You kind of shouldn't have to, should you really? Don't know. I don't know. Anyway, it's a lovely jumper. I don't know what it's made from. It feels like cotton. Yeah, it's 100% cotton. It's all ribbed. I mean, it has got this lovely detail, does make it look quite classy, and it's very nice. I'll put my cream trousers back on. I got these in the Marx's sale actually as well, half price, but last time around. Yeah, so, and then I picked this up and I honestly didn't realise that I had picked up something in the exact same colour. I actually bought this with the country and western thing in mind. Gonna have to cut that off. But I like a scarf like this. It's only polyester, but it was reduced from £12.50 to £6.25. And you know, you could wear this very easily inside a shirt. You can wear it to the side, or you can wear it around your ponytail. And when I do that, I do thread it through the elastics, otherwise it always slides off. I haven't taken the price off yet because I do need to decide whether to keep it. You only get 14 days when things are in the sale, so I need to get a wiggle on. I think that looks nice. Obviously you can, you know, put a bow in it to shorten it or whatever. So that's those two. Not sure if there's anything else. Oh, I've got a pair of shoes to show you. Hold on. I also picked up this merino wool jumper in this lovely silver grey, which I love. And this is 100% merino wool, that very, very fine wool. And this was £35 down to £17.50. And this is just such an easy jumper to slip on. And you know, needs no explanation, does it really? I will show you the sandals in a minute, but I thought before I do that, I'll just show you, I got Rob a couple of bits as well. Now, oh, I forgot about these. Gosh, I need to try these on. Now, I'm a little bit reluctant to tell you this because I have been criticised by a couple of people for criticising Marks and Spencer's. Now, I shop in Marks and Spencer all the time. I cannot imagine the day when I won't shop there. And it so much depends on the member of staff, because I had two incidents while I was shopping there. One in West Quay and one in Hedge End. West Quay and Hedge End. And this was the issue. So everything that had sale sticker on it was 50% off. And I picked these up and took them to the till. There was 4 or 5 of them. And he said, that's not in the sale. And I said, but it's got a sale sticker on it and it's with the sale items and there's more than one. And I was upstairs, this was West Quay, and he said, I can't do anything for you. So take it back downstairs and show them. Okay. So I went downstairs and I got 3 more pairs of these and showed them that they all had the sale sticker on. And he said, oh, that's a mistake, but I'll honour it for you. No argument, no question. Then he said, do you want all of them? And I was like, no, I was just showing you. So I need to try these on actually. So I'll do that in a second. And then I was in Hedge End. I got that the wrong way round. No, I've got that wrong. That was West Quay. Right. Yeah, no, that was Hedge End. Oh God, it doesn't really matter. But I was upstairs in Hedge End looking at the home stuff. And so I just paid for everything there. So they sent me downstairs and they sorted it out. And then I'd been in West Quay prior to that, and I picked up a couple of things for Rob. And when I looked at my till receipt, I realised that one of those hadn't gone through as half price. So I saw a young lady on the shop floor, And I said, oh, this hasn't gone through a sale. And she came back and she said, yes, people keep changing the stickers. And I said, well, I didn't change the stickers. And she said, I never said you did, but people keep changing the stickers. So I said, well, how can they change a sticker? Now, this is an example, right? There is no way that I could get that, do you like my new nails? Get that sticker off without making a mark, and it certainly would not adhere to another surface like that. So I felt really like she was saying, now maybe it's just me, but she just said, people are changing the stickers. I was like, well, really? Anyway, I took it back to the counter, and the young man on the counter honoured it because he said, that isn't your fault. That's the right answer, by the way. Anyway, I got this for Rob half price. This was 45 down to 22, and I thought that was rather lovely. He hasn't tried that on yet, so he needs to do that when he gets home. But I thought that was really lovely. And then, by the by, I just thought it was quite funny. Can you tell that I love this colour? I got a pair of Egyptian cotton pillowcases reduced from 15. We normally have white all the time, but what I find is I don't have an awful lot of white washing. And so Rob, because he's on blood thinners, he quite often can bleed onto the pillowcases. And, you know, I can't just kind of wash one white pillowcase. So I have to then strip the whole bed to kind of do it. So I thought, you know what, I'll get coloured pillow slips because it just makes my life a bit easier. And these are such a lovely colour. And again, these were both, everything in the sale was half price. So this Super King fitted sheet was £32.50, so that'd be £17.25, and it's a lovely cotton. When we renewed our bed, we got a new bed, we got a Super King. Oh my goodness me, it's the best thing we've ever done. It's the most comfortable bed I've ever slept on in all my whole long life. Silent Night, got it from Costco, and I mean, I don't even know Rob's in the bed, we're so far apart, it's fantastic. And I'm sure he feels the same. So, yeah, look, a nice finish on there. So I got those two, which are just, when I saw them in the bag and I saw this, I thought that's so funny. And then I did get him another top as well, but I don't know where that is. So do you know what I'm going to do? Well, you don't know what I'm going to do because I haven't told you. I'm going to try these trousers on. I'm going to show you the sandals that I bought. Sandals. I remember a chap that I worked with 100 years ago, and he said, Helen, say handbag. And I said, handbag. And he went, handbag. I couldn't even hear the difference. As my mother always tells me off for my pronunciation. Yeah, it's quite funny, really. Drilling into us, how now, brown cow. Didn't really work, did it? Anyway, I'll show you the sandals and I'll show you these trousers. And I don't know where Rob's other top has gone. Maybe he wore it to go up. He went to the proms, so he does that every year. He absolutely loves classical music, and he's just heading home now. These trousers are super comfortable. I'm so glad I got them. I think they're lyocell and something mixed, but and as you know, they were half price. Can't remember what that price was. Let's say, no, I can't see the tag. And obviously I can't link them because all this stuff, they didn't do an online sale. They've still got terrible problems with their IT situation. A guy said it's cost them upwards of 300 million so far, and they had 100 million in insurance, so it's not ideal. So before I show you the shoes, I mean, they're not that great. I'm not kind of building up to the shoes or the sandals, but I also got this tray. This was £19.50 reduced to, well, yeah, £9.75. Isn't that nice? I'm going to keep this on the island and put, I mean, we've only got this gladioli broke down, so he put that in the vase. Isn't terribly suitable. We got this vase as a wedding present. It's cut glass. and so that is 47 years old. So I thought if I put the vase of flowers on there and maybe a candle or something on there, just to make like a little feature on there. Where was I? That was Grace, my daughter. So I got these sandals, rather nice I thought. Moda and Pelle, John Lewis, and I mean they're Moda and Pelle and I bought them in John Lewis, and they were, oh, how much were they? They were £89 reduced to £59. And the reason I got them is because they are super, super comfortable. So I'll just pop those on, and you can see the black trousers. I haven't shown you those, have I? Has Dolly come to say hello? Dolly, say hello to the ladies and gentlemen. No, she's been out for a big long walk this morning, so she's wondering where Rob is, I think, but he won't be long now. So these are just so comfortable, these sandals, honestly. I tried them on and I just had to buy them because the leather on the front, you have to be careful with Moda and Pelle. I've had this argument with them because a lot of their things aren't leather, and the fact that, you know, Moda and Pelle, I believe, means made of skin, of leather, and the prices would lead you to think that they are leather, but some of their stuff is called pour verre, which is basically man-made. I mean, this vegan leather lark, don't get me started. It's no such thing. It's man-made plastic, or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, I really like these trousers. They're definitely a keeper, and I really like these sandals because they are super soft, and because they're virtually flat forms, you know, there's no pressure on the ball of my feet. They're so comfortable. I was a little bit worried about my toes at the end because, you know, I've got these Morton toe, but if I do them up tightly on the ankle strap, it holds my feet back enough, and where the crossover is perfect for my little toe, so it's no danger of it kind of going through that little gap. So I really like those, and I really like these. These don't have any stretch in them, but they're a lovely black trouser. I'm just going to get that jacket. I think that looks quite smart actually, but even though it's very kind of casual, because they're very casual trousers, but yeah, so all in all, very happy with that haul. Yeah, so that's, I think, as I say, there's a lot of sale stuff out there. If you're looking, don't forget Helen 15 for the Comfelie bras. All the links will be down below. And there was something else I was going to tell you, but I cannot for the life of me remember what it was. So I will make a note somewhere and try and remember to tell you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.